of you know exactly what you need to do in order to get results, in order to lose weight, in order to feel more energized, and to just live a better existence. What you lack is not the knowledge. What you lack is the discipline to do so. You've not built the discipline. And yes, I say built because it is something that you have to build over time. And it is something that can be built over time. And discipline often translates into multiple areas of life. And so somebody who is a disciplined individual oftentimes can pick something up if they decide they're going to do it and stick with it fairly easily. Somebody who is not disciplined in many areas of life is going to have a hard time having discipline in any area of life. Now, you may know what you need to do in order to get a certain result that you want to get. And in this example, I'm talking about health and fitness, losing weight, gaining muscle, whatever your goals are. You may know, I need to exercise more, I need to eat healthier, I need to eat less, I need to whatever it might be. What you may not realize is that there's many paths to getting those results, and you need to be taking the path of somebody who does not have a lot of discipline yet, because you need to build that discipline. If you try taking the path of somebody who's a super disciplined individual, it's not going to work out well for you. Another part of this is you have to actually admit to yourself that you're not a disciplined individual, and that's not easy to do. Nobody wants to say, yeah, I'm just not disciplined. But by admitting that, you're not saying that you don't want to be or that you can't be. You're just admitting this is where I'm at and I need to work on it and build it. And that's respectable if you can admit that, so it's not something to be embarrassed by. And if you have that attitude, you actually can start making improvements from there. So what's the path for somebody who is not very disciplined to start getting healthier, to start losing weight, to start getting results? You need to just start building discipline in small areas. Just like running a little bit further over time is going to help you be able to eventually run that marathon. You cannot just start with the marathon on day one. So choose something you will be able to do and stick with, even if it doesn't seem like it's going to get you many results to start. Set a water goal for yourself. How many ounces of water are you going to drink each day this week? And then stick to it and make it happen. Obviously, that one thing alone is not going to just magically get you the results you want. But building a bunch of small things like that over time on top of each other are going to improve your health, are going to improve your energy levels, and also affect other things like metabolism and help you lose weight over time as well. Start with a few easy things to build the discipline and get some wins and build back trust with yourself. Try actually saying no to yourself when you want to eat something. We live in a day and age and culture where you can pretty much get and have whatever you want as soon as you want it, and we get this instant gratification, and we're not used to having to ever say no to ourselves. Build some discipline and say no to yourself once in a while. And then learn to celebrate the small wins. Building discipline is a win. It may not immediately produce the visual results that you want to see, but under the surface, what's happening is much more important, and it's going to set you up for long-term success. Once you build discipline, you can become unstoppable and reach any goals that you set. But it takes time and it takes intentionality. Start small, work your way up, and don't get discouraged. Case closed.